about every single day, but Kelly Wheeler, listen, he's practices the vice president of marketing and sales of a local real estate company. His duties included lead generation, agent hiring, training and implementation of the best practices with regards to closing deals, real estate deals. He's a connoisseur of real estate training, has been coached by the highest level professionals in the marketplace. He focuses constantly feeding himself new information and staying on the cutting edge of technology and marketing for the real estate space. His YouTube channel has over 3,500 agents currently, and thousands of agents following him in the social media spectrum. He is an active real estate agent first. So he's not the trainer on every corner. He's actually doing deals every month. That's why I'm so excited to have him here, because this guy's the real deal. He's not the paid trainer on every corner. He actually practices what he preaches. So anyway, his philosophy is to say, not only personally to excel in his real estate business, to maintain a high level of education and training to the craft to which he practices. So with that being said, Kelly, the floor is yours, my friend. Have at it.
Let me just say this before I share my screen. If today is not as good as yesterday, blame Timothy, because he's putting some pressure on me, guys, to perform for y'all today. That's all I'm going to say. So guys, I'm going to share my screen in just a minute. What I'm going to share with you guys today, and let me just set kind of the bar. I'm going to be talking to you about how to use this product in a way that you might not be using it, how to generate business, and how to maintain past clients. So whether you're a gold member right now, which just basically means you've got access to the full suite of tools, you've got access to the lowest price product, and you also can take it to the next level, which I'm not going to get into a lot today, but I will touch on it. But you've got access to the affiliate side, where you can literally, if you're passionate about this product like I am, you can literally attract other agents into this software. And literally every month that they're on it, you're going to generate an income. And I don't know about you, but I love representing products that actually pay me to market and pays part of my marketing budget. So I love all of that stuff. But today, if you're a gold member or you're just a retail member, that means you're not a gold member. You're in the system, but you're not a gold member. Then I've got some information for you guys that I think will change the perspective and maybe change the direction of where you head. Now, again, guys, let me say this up front. I'm going to share my screen. I'm speaking primarily to real estate agents today. So if you're on this call and you're not a realtor, understand you're going to hear me talking as if you are, but you can take these principles, no matter if you're a realtor or not, and use them in whatever niche that you're in. So without further ado, I'm going to share my screen. And Joe, if you could do me a favor, when I share the screen, let me know that you're seeing, let me know if you are seeing.
I got your back, brother.
All right. Are you seeing this screen right here?
Yes, I am. The Zoom screen. Yep.
Okay, great. So the first thing I want to talk about is, I think personally that a lot of people don't really know the power of Mailbox Pro. So to make this apropos, you know I'm going to throw in a Star Wars thing. So check this out. This is kind of, to me, this is an example of what you really start to think about when you think about the power and what we have at our fingertips.
Witness the firepower of this fully armed and operational battle station.
So I just saw that and I'm thinking to myself, you know what? Now witness the full firepower of this fully armed marketing software, guys. When you see what this can do, you're going to be blown away. So let's set some goals for today. I want to talk about the 4 best uses of Mailbox Power. And for those of you that are retail clients or gold and you don't understand, if you haven't really gotten a hold of this yet, it's banner season. We are just changing the name of the company, the branding, from banner season to Mailbox Power. Everything else pretty much stays the same, with some other ancillary changes that Joe will be talking about. But I want to talk about the 4 best uses of Mailbox Power. Number 1, closing gifts. Number 2, client retention. And if you see me looking over this way, I've got my notes on this screen. Number 3, lead generation and conversion. And number 4, affiliate income. And I'll speak on that just briefly at the end, because if you're not really exploding that part of your business, you're missing out. And guys, when it comes to affiliate, you got to know the product. It's very difficult to share with another realtor the power of this product if you don't know it, if you're not using it. So I would highly recommend you really develop a sense of what you have at your fingertips. But let's talk a little bit about client retention. So with client retention, we have the ability inside of Mailbox Power to take our past clients that we just recently closed, to clients from years in the past, and upload those into our dashboard. And guys, I don't know about you, but the absolute most phenomenal lead on the planet is when somebody refers you, because typically you're not competing with other agents in your area. So when you get a referral, man, you can take that to the bank. If you've got good offers and you're a good agent, that referral is worth its weight in gold. And throughout the year, I get referrals. But that didn't happen when I first started in real estate. My sphere of influence wasn't that big. I didn't have a whole lot of history. So time helps bring up the referral part of my business. But here's where a lot of agents miss it. We don't correctly navigate and handle and market to our referral base. We just assume, I closed Jim and Nancy 2 years ago. Well, they're going to refer. No, they're not going to refer you. You've got to be able to give them things of value throughout the year. So inside of Mailbox Power, you can upload your client list, set them up on a yearly birthday card and or anniversary card where you stay top of mind. And maybe once during the year, depending on your list, send them a coffee mug, send them some brownies, send them just a "I was thinking about you" card, right? That's how you stay top of mind with these clients, so that when they're at their kitchen table with their family or friends and somebody says, I'm thinking about buying a home, or I'm thinking about listing my home, they're going to go right to you and say, well, listen, man, my realtor, Jimmy John or Sally Smith, man, they stay in communication. They were phenomenal. I love working with them. Let me give you their information. You should call them, right? That's what staying top of mind with your client retention is. And what's interesting is, here is the page that every one of you have inside of Mailbox Power that you can literally send. You can send this URL, this website, to all of your past clients. And basically what you can say to them is, hey, listen, I've enjoyed working with you guys in the past, and I want to make sure that I stay in communication with you guys. From time to time, I'll send you some really neat community information stuff, and maybe a birthday card or an anniversary. I just want to tell you how much I appreciated you guys. If you don't mind, go ahead and fill this list out so that it will update my files in my system, and then I'll get it back from you. And guys, again, I thank you so much for trusting me in the past to help you with the real estate needs. I look forward to many years of being friends with you and your family, right? That's kind of the email that you will send out with this link, and you are going to be able to stay top of mind with these clients. And once they fill out this link, it literally goes into your system, and it will be there, so you can pull them up and set them up on these automatic birthday cards and automatic anniversary cards. So guys, this is something every one of you should be using right now. And if you don't know really how to use it, I'm not going over how to use it more in detail today. Just get with Justin and find out from him how you can really explode this part of your business. But if you are not, as a realtor, jumping on client retention like this, you're missing a huge, huge part of your business. So let's talk now about closing gifts. This is one of those things that I always train brand new, at that time, banner season, but Mailbox Power agents, when they come in, is to use the closing gifts in a way that will keep you top of mind. And let me give you just a quick story. The average realtor, say they have a closing on Friday at 11 a.m. They wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, and they get their coffee, they get a quick shower, and they're like, holy crap, I've got a closing at 11. I haven't even gotten a gift yet. So they run down to the local grocery store. Here locally in Florida, we have a store called Publix. And they'll go in and they'll buy one of those cheap, stupid bags that says congrats on it. It's not even personal. And they'll grab a Hallmark card that says congratulations. Again, not personal. They'll sign it, your realtor. They'll go buy a $25 Starbucks card. Again, not personal. And they'll put that stupid little paper in the bag. And then they'll top it off by buying the cheapest bottle of red wine in the store. And they'll put all of that on a bag with an impersonal balloon, and they'll bring that to the closing table as if, look at me, I'm the realtor, look what I've brought. And initially, the people are going to be saying, oh, that's so cute, that's so cute. They'll grab the bag, they'll go home. They won't drink the wine because it's really bad. They'll probably use it to cook spaghetti with. They will use your Starbucks card, but they'll never think about you again. And your card will get thrown away, and all the other stuff will get thrown away, and you'll never stay top of mind. So what I want to propose to you is start to change the mindset of how you deal with closing gifts. And I got this from the great Jim McCord. Start to pre-order your closing gifts and have them sent to your house so you can deliver it on the day of closing. Or if you can't go to closings for COVID or whatever, just deliver it to their house. But guys, I'm going to show you a sample of something that Jim McCord does. Here is literally something you guys can put together. You can get a nice postcard with a picture of the home they just bought. You can put a couple coffee mugs together, maybe with a picture of the home or a picture of the husband on his cup and her cup. You can put your branding on the back of the cup. Think about it this way. Those cups are going to become some of their favorite coffee cups. When they go into their kitchen in the morning, they're going to see the picture of themselves on their coffee cup, and on the back of it, your realtor, right? Think about it this way. 6 months, a year down the road, they've got company over, they make some coffee and they grab their cups, and those people see the cups and say, what is that? Oh, my realtor sent that to me, right? So this again is how you're going to dominate your referral base. Put together some designer brownies with a picture of their home on it, your stuff. Guys, so there's a package, a $25 Home Depot card, and you can put all that together in a box with a full color picture of their home for under $100. Jim's got it for $77. Let me tell you right now, if you want to retain clients and you want to do closing gifts like this, it's literally at the tip of your fingers. You go into your platform and you just basically create these and order it and send it. You can have it sent to you within a week. So don't wait till the day of closing to put together some trashy crap. Start to think, this is what I need to do. And guys, a simple $77 budget on a $7,000 commission check, if you're not doing this, then you are missing the boat on some of the power that we have at our fingertips for Mailbox Power. So again, I wanted to just share with you, we talked about client retention. You've got a link within your system to have your clients literally fill in their information. And when they do, it goes right to your dashboard. You don't have to do anything. Then you've got the ability to do closing gifts. One last thing on these gifts. One of the things that we do here on my team that works like gangbusters, because it starts a conversation, is we will send a coffee mug like this with a picture of a house. So if I have a FSBO in my city, I'll go by and take a picture of that FSBO with my smartphone. I'll upload it to Banner Season / Mailbox Power, and I'll send that coffee cup with my branding on the back of that coffee cup in a box with a postcard as a way of saying, hey, Mr. For Sale by Owner, look at what I've done for you. Here's what you can have. Here's my offers. Thank you so much, blah, blah, blah. I can tell you this much. There's no other realtor in your zip code doing that. You know what they're doing? They're cold calling. They're calling these people en masse and just pissing them off. They're sending stupid postcards with nothing that's relative, with home evaluation links, and they're not converting. This stuff converts, guys. Trust me on this. This is what I use to convert. So guys, there we go. We've talked about closing gifts and client retention. Let's jump into lead generation and conversion strategies. All right. One of the things that you have at your fingertip with Mailbox Power is an address book. So what I do is I can use this address book to do one of two things. I can buy using the mailing list, and I'm not going to do it because I have videos and a lot of you have seen it, but I can use this build a mailing list to find every buyer in my zip code with a 700 credit score that has been renting for 3+ years and has a $55,000 or greater income. I can buy that list. And if you'll notice right here, I bought one here, 195 of them. That list cost me about $19 or so, give or take a dollar or two. And now what we do is, and I've already converted 2 of these buyers to my lender, right? So what we do is we send them out the 37-cent card. Just the very first card I send out is the very inexpensive one. And then throughout the next 2 months, they're going to get multiple cards from me. Guys, here's what I know. If you have a card with a good offer, and I'm not talking about, hey, Jim, looks like you've been renting for 3 years. If you'd like to explore the local area, I'm a realtor. You don't want to do that. Your card has to have offers. And I've got some good news. I'm not going to share it right now, but I think I've got that problem solved for you. And I'm going to give you something that will solve this issue of offers. So hang on to the end because it's well worth seeing what I'm going to gift to you. But you can use this system to build a mailing list. You can find whatever zip code, county, city, whatever. You can also build a mailing list for geofarming. You can find a specific neighborhood or a specific zip code and find every seller there that's been living for 10+ years, that has X amount of equity, that, and I mean, there's so many different fields that you can narrow that seller down. And once you have that list, you can start marketing to them on demand. And guys, let me tell you this. I can find 200 people in my zip code that I think are the best sellers based on this list for about $20. Do you know what that list would cost me on Facebook? And I do a lot of Facebook advertising. that list would cost me thousands of dollars because I would have to spend a lot of money to market to get them to fill out the form so that I now have their information. Here I can get it within a minute or less, and I own that list and I can start marketing. I don't know if you haven't done that yet. This is a fantastic way for you to start creating. You know, a lot of realtors say, Kelly, I just don't have a lot of leads. I don't have a lot of money. I just solved that issue for you. For less than $20 per niche, buyer or seller, you can create the ultimate list here and start marketing to them. And guys, consistency rules the day. If you take to heart what I'm sharing with you and you send out one card, you're not going to dominate. You're going to waste a lot of money. If you send out multiple cards or do a drip campaign, that's where the secret sauce is. And I'm not telling you that because I want you to spend a lot of money with Mailbox Power. I'm telling you that because I want you to spend money with Mailbox Power to get a commission check. And you've got to have them on some kind of a campaign. And you can do that specifically with this product. Now I'm going to show you one more thing. And now, Joe, are you still with me, Joe? Or are you here?
Yes, sir, I am. Absolutely.
I want to show them one other thing that I use at a high level with Mailbox Power. And I do have an affiliate with them. And I know that we're not pushing affiliate stuff. However, this is where I get my FSBO and my expired data at a very low cost. Are you okay if at the end I drop that link for them so that if they want to try the free trial, they can import the FSBO and expireds into Mailbox and start marketing to them?
Let's hold off on to that. Let's hold off on that. But yeah, we can talk about it.
Okay, so what I'll do is hold off on that. I'll give that to Joe and he can decide what he's going to do on that. But what I want to share with you guys is a site that I use called My Plus Leads. And I get my expired and my for sale by owner data. And I take that data and I save it on an Excel sheet. I upload it to Mailbox Power. And guys, I can start marketing to for sale by owners and expireds on demand, literally within minutes of getting that list. And one of the things I'll tell you, and let me share with you a little bit about my story with for sale by owners in the last 8 to 10 weeks. Because I want you to understand, I've proven the concept, both for myself and my team, those that are doing what I'm sharing with. So I started a for sale by owner drip campaign about 8 weeks ago. And on that campaign, I started sending out for sale by owners in my area that were still for sale by owners, drip cards, postcards from within Mailbox Power. And here's my results. I've already listed 4 for sale by owners. I've got another one this week that called me off of my cards, and that will be a come list me meeting, and I'll take that listing. I actually got, and I told Joe this, I got an expired listing on accident. I sent a for sale by owner card that I have to an expired homeowner, and they called me and I listed her home and it's for sale right now. But in the last 8 weeks, I've taken all these listings. I've already sold 2. I closed on 2 for $18,000 in gross commissionable income off of about a $250 card spend. I want you to take in what I just told you. Now, please understand my result.
Hold on, Kelly.
Yes,
Kelly, you got to say that not only one more time, but I caught something else. You said they called you, right? Like you didn't cold call them.
No, sir. So let me embellish for a minute, if you don't mind. Over the years, I've done a lot of cold calling. Things are changing right now. How many of you are getting, and I've gotten 3 since we started this meeting, said spam on it. How many of you getting a lot of phone calls that say spam? You probably aren't answering it. Now, as a realtor, you need to. It's very simple to just hit the hang up button, but there are a lot of people that you might be marketing to that are calling you and they're showing up as spam. And what's going on is the phone systems are now saying, well, this person's phone number has nothing to do with your client, your contact list. And because you've got all these friends that you talk to, we scan them in a microsecond and that phone number. So they generally send that in some cases to spam. So if you're a realtor and you get spam calls, for God's sake, answer the phone. Just hang up on them if you're trying to sell you something. But check this out. I used to do a lot of cold calling. I don't do hardly any cold calling at all anymore. Here's why. I don't like it. I don't like when people cold call me. If I were for sale by owner and I started getting 15 to 20 phone calls a day from realtors, I would be pissed, right? And so what used to work years ago, we say this in Marketing 101, what worked 3 years ago doesn't necessarily work today. And I know a lot of you have gone to YouTube and you've seen a lot of real estate gurus talk about cold calling and you've seen them make some phone calls live and you're like, oh, I wish I could do that. I'm not against cold calling, but what I'm saying is everything's changing now. So back to my story. The last 8 weeks, I set up a for sale by owner, just one campaign of many that I do, but one campaign. I sent out multiple cards to for sale by owners. I literally have them call me because my cards contain offers. These offers compel them to want to know, tell me more about that. Guys, you understand when a home goes for sale by owner today, they don't necessarily want to list with you, the realtor. So what these cards are designed to do is to keep you top of mind so that 3 weeks from now, after they've gotten beat up, after they've had 10 different offers from investors for 100 grand less, after they've had 150 real estate agents call and piss them off, after they've had multiple people say they want to come over and look at the home and never show up, after they've had all of this stuff, they suddenly get your third or fourth drip card and they're like, all right, we need to call this guy or this girl. You know, let's find out what they're talking about on these cards. And so they're calling me. I was at a restaurant with my wife at a Chili's, right? And I get a phone call and I answer the phone call and it's a guy from one of my cards, right? By the way, I told you I closed 2. I've got another one that just went under contract this week, right? So this guy, Billy, calls me up and says, hey, Kelly, that's how we talk country. I got your card. What's this variable commission mean? Bingo, doors open. Now, I did not go over the phone in the restaurant, my marketing plan. What I said was, you know what? I'd love to answer that. If you got a couple minutes, can I pop in? I'll go over how this works. By the way, I'm not bringing a sign. I'm not even going to have a listing contract with me. I want to meet you. I want to see the home. I want to give you some marketing advice and I'll go over how my program works so that when you're ready to list with a realtor, you'll have everything. Guys, when I met the man, by the time I got done going over my marketing plan, he was like, okay, let me sign. And bingo, there it was. But he called me off of my cards. So what I'm saying to you guys, I want to get you fired up. You can start running these campaigns to FSBOs, to expireds, to buyers, literally having them call you if you do it consistently. How many of you are listening to me right now and you're at a point where you're like, okay, I need 2, 3, 4, 5 closings a month every month. What I'm sharing with you is a predictable and scalable marketing model utilizing Mailbox Power to get a message to market. Guys, we are going around that cold calling thing and getting something in their hand that they're going to look at. And you will have guys, I don't know if you know about this, but when you send a postcard to somebody's mailbox, that's almost 100% open rate. So what you have to do is you have to make sure that when they get it, it just makes sense. But guys, I no longer cold call. To answer Joe's question, they call me. And that's what I train the agents that come to me and they're like, okay, I need to change something because something's not working. And couple all of that with making sure that you are consistent. You can't just send out, 5 cards and put like 5 clients on a 4-card drip and say, oh, no, you need to be doing that every day. So back to My Plus Leads, when you use a company, and there's multiple companies that will do this, you can import that FSBO and expired data over and literally every day, I train my agents on this. Every day you should be sending out postcards on a drip. So if you get Jim Smith, who's a for sale by owner, go ahead and get him set up to send out anywhere from 4 to 8 postcards. Guys, if you do a 2-week drip to a 3-week drip, we're talking about maybe $2.85 to do that drip. I will spend $3 all day long for an $8,000 commission check. And so it's always in the numbers. You've got to be working with Ford. I know Steve, I don't know if Steve's on this call, but Steve, Joe, is it Aguilar?
Angeline.
Steve Angeline really exposed me to this product and I love him. If you're on here, Steve, thank you so much. As great as I am, I feel like I am, pat myself on marketing. I loved your drip videos for sale by owners. Guys, I'm just saying, this stuff works. Get out of the mindset that you need to jump on the phone and bug people and start sending relevant stuff. So there is the lead generation and conversion. The conversion is when you literally have that conversation with them and start to go over these offers. I will drop this and then I'm going to jump to the affiliate side. You never want to have a marketing conversation on the phone. So when you send out these cards and they call you, and they will call you, you do not want to go over your marketing plan. That's kind of like, let me just say this. It's like having phone sex. It's gross, right? You don't want to do that stuff. What you want to do is you want to make a way. Thank you so much for calling me. I know you're probably not ready to list with a realtor right now, but if you give me 15 to 20 minutes, I'd like to go over what these cards are offering you so that when you are ready, see, I'm removing that pressure, you'll be able to make the most informed decision, right? and book the appointment. Get in there, talk with them, share them what you can do, go over these offers, yada, yada. But guys, I'm just saying, you couple that with Mailbox Power, and now you're back to that video I showed at the beginning. You now start to get a sense of the full power of this thing that we have, and I've been doing this for a long time, guys. I am coached at a high level. I've spent tens of thousands. I mean, I've been coached by some big guys, right? And real estate is fluid. What worked 3 years ago doesn't work today. So you've got to be on the cutting edge. You've got to be doing things that is not only duplicatable, but it is scalable. So when you start to get 3 to 4 to 5 closings, now you hire somebody that will do your postcards for you, right? So you go from 3 to 4 to 5 closings to 10 closings. That is how you scale your business. And I'm telling you right now, this system with Mailbox Power. Okay, so let's talk real quick, Joe. Joe, this is where, and before I jump in very briefly to the affiliate side, is there any questions, Joe, that you think that I haven't answered, or anything we can maybe go over in more detail before I jump on the other side?
Yeah, you did a great job. I've got one question in here, and it said, what would you say to a realtor who says sending mail products is expensive when the agent and prospect have to call anyways?
So I would say this, everybody's market is different. There are people in California right now that there's no FSBOs, there's no expires, but there's buyers, and you can geofarm. I will tell you this, I used to be a big proponent of direct mail. That's where I print my letter, and I've got some killer direct mail that I'd be willing to share with everybody. If you just drop us an email, and Joe's gonna put my email at the end, I'll send you some of my direct mail pieces. Here's the problem with direct mail, and I still do direct mail. I have to print it. I have to address the envelope. I have to put a 50-cent stamp on it. And then I have to do that multiple times. And it takes a lot of my time. When I do this type of marketing, I can send out a postcard for as little as 37 cents. That's total. And then I can, guys, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but if you're a gold member, let me just talk about gold versus retail. One of the reasons why the gold membership is so dadgum powerful, it's $49 a month. But all of your product is going to be a lot less expensive, like $10 or less coffee cups as opposed to $15, like a 37-cent postcard versus $1 postcard, right? When you're with the Mailbox Power Gold package, your prices for the products are a lot cheaper. But here's the kicker. You're going to get 50 free postcards, 5x7 postcards with the blank envelope. You're going to get 50 of those for free a month. Right? So you literally can take your marketing costs down a notch if you make sure you utilize those 50 cards. But to answer that question in fullness, all I can tell you is I've spent $250 on card spend. I got 4 listings, 2 converted, and 1 under contract, and I got an expired on accident. I'll do those numbers all day long. So you just have to get in here. And when you own your own real estate company, you own your own real estate business, you're independent, you're in this for yourself. You've got to split test. So I would be doing what I'm training and telling you guys right now because it's working, not only for me, but other agents have spoken to Joe and given testimony to the power of what they're doing. And I know this, just sending out a postcard is not going to get you business. Sending out a postcard with really good offers, compelling offers that make sense, that's what rules the day and runs your empire. So to answer his question, there are multiple ways to get to the center of the lollipop, but I just showed you an $18,000 GCI for $250. Take that to the bank all day long, guys. And really, the last thing I'll say on that is my results are not indicative of yours, but if you're consistent, some of you are going to do better than me. I'm not consistent, and I should be, and I'm a coach, and I admit that. If I were more consistent, the results would be through the roof. I'm happy with the results, but they would be a lot better. But I've got my hands on multiple things right now. So consistency is hard for me. And if it's hard for me, I know it's got to be hard for you. But if you stay consistent, you're going to run the day. You're going to rule the empire. And you're going to see predictable closings every single month. And that's my heart passion. All right, Joe, I hope that answered it.
I think it did. And really what it boils down to is this. And I hear the same exact thing from Steve Angeline, like, you know, the numbers, and it's about consistency. It's about staying consistent with a budget and a marketing tactic that works, and don't give up. I hear a lot. I talk to Steve a lot, as well as I do with you. And you get people who start, and 2 weeks later, like, well, why isn't my phone ringing? You know, like, well, it's not ringing because you have to be consistent long enough to actually get your phone to ring. Not every FSBO you send a card to is going to call you. As a matter of fact, some days you might send 10 out and none of them will ever call you. But the point is, right, is what I always get, and I've read a lot about the realtor world space, is having to pick up that phone or use that robo dialer and start calling people. I'm just telling you what, you might as well just give me the razor blades now so I can cut my throat and we can be done with all the noisiness. So anyway, and then consistency. You know, we have Jim Packard on here who teaches consistency. And it's just such an important topic to be consistent with any marketing tool that you have, you know, in your tool belt. And also, Kelly, I really appreciate you this morning. I don't want to spend too much time because I do make this promise to these customers that show up that talking about making money with Mailbox Power. I don't want to put
let's skip that. Let me end this by saying this, and then I'm sure you'll take it up for questions if we have time. One of the things I want to make sure that you guys have access to, and Joe, I'll go ahead and share it now, and then I'm going to give you the ability. I'll send you the email with everything. And then as they respond, or if you want to go ahead and post my email, if they email me, I'll give it to them. One of the things I want to say to you guys is I'm committed to making this company not only profitable, but to be the premier software that you're currently using right now to generate the closings that you need. And so I've taken a lot of care to create some products that not only am I using, but the 167 gold members underneath me are using and have access to. So what I'll say to you, and here's the bomb I'm going to drop. Joe, if you want to have them put my email address, the kellywheelergroup@gmail, if you want to post that on the chat, if everybody will grab that email address and you will email me, I'm going to send you 16 of my highest converting done for you postcards. Guys, this is my gift to you.
What is it, kellywheeler@gmail?
Kelly Wheeler Group, Kelly Wheeler, WHEELER group@gmail.com. Just post it in the chat box. Guys, make sure you copy that. Now, there's a lot of you on here, so if you send me an email and I don't respond today, don't be mad at me, but I promise I'll get it to you. But these cards I paid a lot of money to create these cards, and they are what's working for myself and my team. They're highly editable. You can edit these cards to your heart's desire. They come chock full of offers. When you email me, not only am I going to give you those cards, now to get those cards, you need to be a gold member. If you're on here and you're a retail client and you see value in what I'm sharing, simply convert over to a gold account, $49 a month. 50 free cards is almost 49% of your monthly fee they're giving you in free cards. So convert to a gold, it's month to month, and let me know that you've converted. I'm not doing this for if you're just on my team. This is company-wide. I'm doing this as a gift. But if you convert to gold and you're on this card, I will give you 16 of my highest converting cards. You literally can put them into your saved projects today. I will also send you 6 to 8 of my training videos on how to set these cards up and then what I'm doing to get clients calling me. This is my free gift to everybody on this phone. Now, if you're watching this and it's recorded and you still want in, just email me at kellywheelergroup@gmail.com and let me know that you're a gold member, or let me know that you were a retailer and you've come up to the gold membership, and I will get this out to you as a way of saying thank you for participating. Thank you for being a valuable member. And I really want, it's my passion to see you guys get to 3 to 4 to 5 closings consistently every month. So Joe, that's it. I hope that I sparked some conversations here. I hope that people really see the power of what we literally have at our fingertips. And I hope that you see value in the gift that I'm going to give you and you start using it as soon as possible, guys. I'm telling you, man, this is a conversion machine.
I love it, Kelly. Would you stop sharing your screen? I like to see a whole lot more faces in front of me before I close this call out.
Right now. There we go.
Kelly, thank you so much. Enlightening, really just gave us all kinds of good information for all of us here. I appreciate you, and I know everybody else does here as well. Folks, take him up on his offer. Go follow him on YouTube. Send him an email. He's not after your money. He's not the trainer on the corner. He's the active agent who's trying to help you, just like all of us are. That's it, bottom line. So anyway, folks, I'm thankful for you. If you're a customer and this is the first time you're seeing me, my name is Joe Kennemore. I'm the CEO of Mailbox Power, formerly known as Banner Season, and I thank you for your business. I'm thankful that you're here. I'm thankful you're helping us grow this company and get the word out about how powerful this tool is, not only to the realtor community, but every single entrepreneur out there. Please join me for the rest of the week at the same link. If you think, yesterday's training and today's training was powerful, we got 3 more days of this. So please, I look forward to seeing you. And Kelly, Thank you so much. This was not for money. This wasn't for anything, but for him to share with this community how this tool is effective. So anyway, have a great day, everybody. Thank you. Bye-bye.